Good morning, and welcome to our special program to celebrate this wonderful class of 2020 as they bring their Episcopal journey to an end. It's with a mixture of pride and great sadness that we say farewell to this very special group of seniors. And we look forward to having an opportunity on August 8th to all come together to complete this farewell process with our official graduation ceremony. And now to open our program, I want to turn things over to the senior warden of our vestry, Pearson Gamage, for our opening prayer.
Gracious and loving God, we ask now for your almighty hand to be upon us as we celebrate this important milestone. Empower us to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love, guided by your light, so that we may use our talents for your purpose. Be with us as we reflect on the special times that we have had on this holy hill and cherish them. I ask your blessing on my classmates, our teachers, and the entire Episcopal community on this special day and in the days ahead. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thanks, Pearson. Despite our needing to delay our official commencement ceremony until later this summer, I do think it's great that we can all come together today to celebrate this very special group of seniors and to help them start on their new journey as alumni of Episcopal in a very meaningful way. Now, this morning, I do want to take a moment to thank all the parents and grandparents and other family members and friends of our graduates. We greatly appreciate all the love and care and guidance and wisdom that you have shared with these young men and women, and also with the school. Your constant support and sacrifice over all these years have helped shape this class of seniors into the caring and spirited and determined and energetic group that they have become. They and the school have benefited greatly from your love and support. As we continue our program, we want to begin our celebration of the class of 2020 with two very special moments. First, our rising senior leaders from the class of 2021 have put together their own special tribute. Secondly, we wanted to take a moment this morning to highlight the special seniors who are in our Episcopal school choir. Now, typically our choir plays a crucial role in our baccalaureate service during our graduation weekend. And so it was wonderful that our choral director, Brent Erstad, was able to work with the choir and especially with these seniors to organize this beautiful and powerful rendition of Homeward Bound. So first, let's hear from our rising seniors from the class of 2021.
On behalf of the high school, we would like to express our gratitude for the class of 2020.
We appreciate your loving, giving, and caring attitudes.
We will miss the countless hours we spent with you.
Studying in the library, at least on the first floor.
Dancing and stew with you on those Saturday nights.
Talking in the dining hall over countless meals of chicken and rice.
Being a teammate of yours and showing that hard work always beats talent.
Getting on stage in community meetings for club announcements with you.
Pushing through the last sprint workout, even on endless hills.
Performing and singing with you on stage, on dorm, and in chapel.
Running gases on the field and celebrating in the locker room.
Laughing and crying with you anywhere and everywhere.
You have the perfect balance of humility and confidence.
Your talent is complemented by your sheer determination.
You are charismatic beyond words.
You are and will forever be our role models.
Most importantly, you are our friends.
We will miss your mature leadership during this unprecedented time.
Without a doubt, your legacy will carry on to future Episcopal classes.
Don't forget, everyone is valid.
Especially in our endeavors to burn the forest.
The class of 2020 will always have a special place in our hearts.
Thank you for all the late night grinds online.
Muchas gracias por hacernos sentir visibles.
Thank you for teaching us how to be good leaders.
感谢我们一起吃的火锅，还有玩的狼人杀。
Thank you for the years of friendship.
삼겹살 사줘서 고맙고.
Thank you for making EHS our home.
Thank you for all the memories.
When the summer ceased its gleam, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Binding on to the pasture, shading on to the clouds, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return, to your thoughts I'd soon be listening. In the road I'll stop and turn, then the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and a path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Binding on to the pasture, shading on to the clouds, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound
Special thanks again to Mr. Erstad and the choir for sharing their special talents with us this morning. And I really am grateful for our rising monitors for sharing in such a meaningful way the respect and admiration that we all have for this class of 2020. Now, before moving on to the rest of the program, the faculty and I did want to share a few thoughts about this remarkable group of seniors. This class is especially important to me because many members of this class and I had a chance to arrive on the Episcopal campus together 4 years ago. And this is the first group that I've had the pleasure of watching journey through the school over all their years here. And it's been so fun to watch this group grow and mature over the years. When thinking about these seniors' many special attributes, any number of descriptions come to mind. They are bright, talented, curious, caring, spirited, determined, and so much fun. The faculty and I have enjoyed their many chapel talks where they have so powerfully captured their growing confidence in learning who they truly are, in taking risks, in seeking help when needed, and in understanding and then overcoming challenges, both personal and those facing the broader community. Now, seniors, your resilience has shined bright in these past few months as you have weathered the frustrations and disappointments brought on by this pandemic. And it's amazing that your spirit really has never wavered through all of this situation. Now, we asked several faculty members and staff members about these wonderful seniors, and here are some of the messages that they wanted to share.
When I think of this class of 2020, I think of their smiles. They've certainly made me smile a lot over these past 4 years working with them. They love to learn, and they love each other. Best wishes as you start your next adventures.
To the members of the class of 2020, I'm proud of all of you. You've done a great job under tough circumstances. And good luck next year.
When I think of the class of 2020, I will always think about how kind they were. They were many other things: athletic, smart, driven, talented, and the list goes on and on. But ultimately, they had the warmest, biggest hearts, and they were so kind to all of us that had the pleasure of working with them and getting to know them.
Hi everyone, hope you see the family here, and I wish you well, success, and God bless you and your families.
My hope for the class of 2020 is that you embrace the whole experience, the good and the bad. That you take care of the unfinished business of saying bye for now, that you stay in contact and stay well, and that every so often you return home to the Holy Hill just to say hi. I know I will.
Seniors, when I think of your class, the word that comes to mind is joy. I've seen the joy when you learn something new or when you do something creative. I've watched the joy on your faces when you've cheered each other on the stage or on the field. But most of all, I've seen the joy of your incredible friendships that you've developed. And the great thing is those friendships will last a lifetime.
A message for the class of 2020 as you head off into the world, and especially for the poets I've worked with. I want you to learn all the rules and break them a little. Live a creative life, love hard, care about everything, and look me up if you're in Austin. It's been a pleasure to be around you these last 4 years.
This class will be remembered as a class that endured, that is hopeful, that very realistic. They see the world for what it is. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
When I think of the class of 2020, I think of dynamic, engaging, fun personalities and the courage to speak their mind. As they embark on this next journey, I hope they continue to grow in confidence, believe in themselves, lead with their heart, and strive to make others' lives better. Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you.
Class of 2020, I want the absolute best for all of you. And remember, you can come back and visit this place. You've all been through adversity as students and athletes. And remember, nothing can stand in your way. Congratulations.
We've always pushed you to embrace change. Whether you liked it or not, we pushed you for change. We pushed you to accept it. We pushed you to adapt to it. We pushed you to a way to figure out how to cope with change. And I think the world we're living in right now is kind of speaks to the point that that's a skill that's very important, and it's definitely something that's going to make you stronger people in the future. Lastly, just want to thank you for everyone's friendship. All your energy and your pride in this place has been pretty amazing.
Honey?
What?
Where's my super suit?
You're wearing it.
Oh, I am. To the class of 2020, whether you started on Anderson Dormitory or Humble Dormitory, your journey ends here. It may not have ended the way you thought, but you've been resilient, you've been dedicated, you've been amazing. I just want to take this time on behalf of the faculty members to say thank you for all you've done. We cannot wait to see what you guys do in the future. God bless you, and God bless the high school.
From these many messages, I hope you can appreciate how much we all love and respect this class of 2020. And I want to thank our amazing faculty and staff for their outstanding efforts in supporting these seniors over the last 4 years, and particularly in supporting them during these difficult and awkward weeks when we've all needed to be separated by the pandemic. Now, all of us on the faculty and staff look forward to reconnecting with all of you in August, when we can celebrate together with an official commencement ceremony. Now, seniors, we are confident that you take with you this morning the foundations of intellectual and moral courage that will position you as future leaders to help us all find solutions to the complex problems surrounding us today, from the dangers and economic toll of the pandemic to the heated racial strife around us as we speak, to the unfortunate tensions existing between nations. We know that your class is destined for great things, and we hope that you will return to the Holy Hill often in the years to come. And we now want to spend a few moments in our program recognizing special individuals in the class for achievements in many areas of school life. Now, each year, we typically honor certain leadership groups and bestow a number of year-end awards to our seniors at our valedictory program during our graduation weekend. And then other awards are given at our graduation ceremony itself. This morning, we will share with you the names of those students earning these valedictory program recognitions. A slideshow will recognize the recipients of this group of awards, and we will be sharing with everyone this coming week the special citations for these awards written by our faculty that describe the many special qualities and achievements of these particular award winners. And then in August, at our graduation, we will also present a number of additional awards and have a chance to hear from our valedictorian, Sonny Miller. And now let's recognize our award winners. I want to congratulate all our award winners and thank the seniors in these important leadership roles, as well as our entire senior class for having guided the school this year in such a positive way. Now, the next segment of our program involves a very special musical gift that a group of seniors have put together to share with us this morning. Special thanks to Mike Yang and to all the seniors who did a great job of pulling this fun song together. And then following this presentation by our seniors, we will have a chance to hear from our head monitor, Elijah Gaines, who wanted to share a few final thoughts with us this morning. Now, it has been a really great pleasure and privilege for me to have this opportunity to work so closely this year with Eli. And I'm really going to miss the advice and guidance that he has shared with me this year as we start the year in the fall. And I wish him the best on his continued journey. So now let's take a moment to hear this fun song from the seniors, and then Eli will take over the rest of the program this morning. I want to thank all of you for joining us for this special celebration of our seniors, and I'm so excited to have a chance to see everybody back on campus in August for graduation. Take care and have a wonderful summer.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning, how she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Good morning. For those of you who are watching this morning and don't know me, my name is Elijah Gaines, and I've had the honor of serving as Episcopal's head monitor for the 2019-2020 school year. To the faculty, staff, my fellow students, soon to be fellow alumni, parents, and other family members watching, Thank you so much for joining us for this special celebration. And finally, to the class of 2020, my best friends, congratulations. While we couldn't have imagined this ending to our senior year, we have so much to be proud of and to celebrate. It's hard to believe our time as a student on the Holy Hill has come to an end. I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak to all of you today. As I was preparing these remarks, there was one quote that particularly struck me. You never leave a place you love. Part of it you take with you, leaving part of you behind. As I've pondered these words over the past week in preparation for my return to campus yesterday to pack up my room, I found myself reflecting on the parts of Episcopal that we will take with us as we embark on our next journey. While there are so many ways in which I believe Episcopal has made its mark on each of our lives, I've focused on a handful of values to underscore today. We will take with us a steadfast work ethic and selfless commitment to others. Episcopal's faculty and staff are the quintessential models of these values. Think about the countless hours of extra help and tutorial in the classroom. The coaches driving to and from away games in Richmond, and sometimes even farther. The faculty on dorm duty into the wee hours of the night, the dining hall staff, blizzard or sunshine, weekday or weekend, making sure we are fed and taken care of. The middle of the night trips to the health center, and just this spring, the genuine desire of the faculty and staff to provide the best learning experiences, senior externships, May programming, and celebrations like the seniors' last day of class, and this send-off this morning, all while juggling this tumultuous time period themselves. These are just a handful of examples of the faculty and staff giving of themselves without reserve. Their mentorship has been exceptional, and their modeling has been contagious. When I sit in chapel and listen to the sensational music talents of my peers, walk by Humble Bowl and see teammates running sprints, listen to the announcements of service opportunities for an upcoming weekend, visit the Writing Center for an appointment, or head to the library on a Sunday afternoon, I recognize that this modeling has inspired an extraordinary work ethic and selflessness in each of us. We will take with us the philosophy to live with joy and enjoy the journey. It's a value in terms of wanting to live with that mindset. This type of mindset is celebrated and encouraged at Episcopal. Dorm games, mass meetings, Spirit Week, Woodbury, Seminary Hill Cup, finals, May Day, weekend activities galore, when you randomly stop by to watch a volleyball game or basketball game and observe the students in the stands, that mundane turned hilarious night on dorm where a dance party breaks out, a video game battle ensues, or when the head monitor attempts a live game of Kahoot at community meeting. Living joy, finding joy. During our time here, we learned that it's a skill, a choice, a key ingredient for a balanced life and building strong relationships. We will take with us the courage to speak our mind and stand up for what is right. During our time at Episcopal, we became more inclusive, more accepting, and more appreciative of each other's diverse backgrounds and identities. We celebrated the 50th year of integration and acknowledged the need for more work to be done. We started to examine our institutional past, were challenged and educated by guest speakers, and navigated years of political divisiveness together. We listened to our peers bare their souls, fears, and innermost thoughts during chapel talks that so many times brought us to our feet. We challenged each other when we acted in a disrespectful manner or when we disagreed. That is courage, and we value that as a community. We will take with us the importance of family and community. I remember seeing these words in Episcopal's admissions, materials, and hearing these words during panels on revisit days. They are not just words. They are the way we live here. It is palpable. My advisory calls itself a family. We hug instead of shaking hands when offering peace during chapel and hold hands during the prayer at seated. We sign up for fan vans to away games and sign huge banners to deliver to members of our community when they have lost loved ones or are caring for sick family members. We listen, really listen, when a friend or younger student seeks advice or needs a shoulder to cry on. No matter the amount of work we might have or sleep we might need for a big competition the next day, we love each other. We support each other. and that is what we will leave behind. We will leave behind a piece of our heart and commitment to this community. We promise to represent Episcopal honorably outside of these gates and to give back both in time and resources. Mr. Stillwell, many of us in the class of 2020 started with you during your first year here as head of school. In a way, it seems fitting in the spring we face the beginning of what will likely be the biggest challenge of your tenure as head of school, as your student leaders by your side. We commit to supporting you and this community through the challenging time. There are always challenges in life. Most often, they are individual or small. This one happens to be global. But perhaps that's where community means the most, shines the brightest, feels the strongest. We commit, as the newest alumni in this community, to helping Episcopal rise from this challenge stronger. God bless the high school. Class of 2020, let us embrace this next journey courageously, faithfully, and joyfully. You never leave a place you love. Part of it you take with you, leaving part of you behind. On that note, it has been a tradition that members of our Young Alumni Leadership Program create a senior slideshow that captures the spirit of our class and their time at Episcopal. We thought it would only be fitting to share this slideshow with all of you now. Until we see each other again, stay safe and well.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
So let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Call me baby if you need a friend. I just wanna give you love. Come on, come on, come on. Reaching out to you, so take a chance. No matter where you go, you know you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Come along with me and don't be scared. I just wanna set you free. Come on, come on, come on. You and me can make it anywhere. And for now, we can stay here for a while. Yeah, 'cause you know, I just wanna see you smile. No matter where you go, you know you're not alone. I'm only one call away.
And now a blessing for the class of 2020. O God, our Creator, we stand in awe and humility of the good gifts you have given us in these graduates. You have instilled in them an insatiable curiosity about your world and your people. This curiosity, this thirst for truth, has led them here to this place, and it will lead them out of it. We are so grateful for the privileged years of friendship, of diligence and struggle, and of new insight and discovery. And now, as they go forth from this place, we ask that you would graciously continue to fill them with a deep and abiding knowledge of your love for them. And we ask that by your Spirit, they may tend to the world and help to set it right once again. Give them open hearts to feel its pain and courage enough not to be overwhelmed by its suffering. May they taste the joy of seeing your kingdom come in every corner of the world. And may God bless them and keep them. And may God's face shine on them and be gracious to them. May God's face turn towards them and give them peace. Amen.
To our seniors, when the first members of your class arrived on campus, Episcopal was entering a new era.
Charlie Stillwell was the new head of school, and the century-old Stewart Gym was being transformed into a new student center, an anchor of community life.
You embraced being part of this new era and pushed the school to new heights.
In athletics, academics, the arts, and in how we pursued social justice and inclusion.
And let's not forget 3 straight victories over Woodbury on the second Saturday in November. From your first moments on campus, you were told of the school's long-standing values of character, honor, and integrity.
You were urged by faculty, coaches, chaplains, and upperclassmen to be your best selves.
To choose the hard right over the easy wrong. And when this spring brought an unprecedented challenge, you showed us just what that looked like. In this moment, you led the way for Episcopal.
You urged everyone to stand by the honor code, to support each other, and to affirm that the Episcopal community, even when separated by great distance, remains a community.
Most of all, you demonstrated the resilience, courage, and integrity
that would make Episcopal's founders proud. You certainly made us proud. You left your imprint on the school
and on each of us here. For that, we will always be grateful.
May God bless each of you, and may God bless the high school.